Hi everybody, welcome to another episode of Fish Keeping Jamaica. Welcome to my channel. Today is another in the series of filtration where I look at air pumps. Now today I'll be looking at two air pumps. I'll be looking at this air pump, Whisper air pump, and I'll be looking at marine air pump. Now when purchasing an air pump, it's important that you actually look for certain things with regards to your aquarium, what your aquarium needs, the type of fish, the size of your aquarium, and all. Now, if you notice on this box, right, you will see 40, right? It is significant, right? This 40 suggests that this pump here should be used on a 40-gallon aquarium. That means if you try to use it on a 55 or 75, it will not give you enough power, or should I say, it will not give you enough air so as to maintain that pond, right? That aquarium. Another thing that you should notice is that when using a pump, an air pump, should I say, the parts are replaceable. Now, several systems exist where in which you can actually get replacement parts. Replacement parts, you'll have to pull up this section to get the part that is not functionable. Right? The rubber, the little thing that I don't know the actual name, right? But it's important that you actually purchase a pump that is serviceable, a pump that you can actually get replacement parts. Also, on a pump system, it normally tells you the amount of water that it can manage. It also tells you the depth in which the air will be able to pump from. Right? In this case, I think this is 8 feet, right? I think they said 8 feet, not on it exactly, but I think I see it somewhere. This is up to 8 feet worth of water it can pump into. It's interesting, right? So as a hobbyist, you should look at the one, how many gallons of water it can actually manage. 2, look at the noise ratio. 2, 3, you should also look at whether or not the parts are replaceable, should in case, instead of purchasing pump over and over and over again, a lot of the parts can be replaced, right? And 3, whether or not you can actually use this system on your system, right? Okay, then I'm going on the marina. Right, the marina a little bit more simpler. It tells you in English the Tetra Whisper air pump actually mixed between Spanish and English. All right, here it says it's very quiet, and it also have what I call it, replaceable parts, in which I've seen. I'll be talking to you about that in a bit. It also have a little bit of Spanish, where in which you can actually you know, if you are bilingual, you'll understand both, right? Or if you're a Spanish speaking individual, you can actually use it so as to manage your aquarium, tank, or pond. Alright, this also is another 40-gallon air pump. It's been recommended that this pump be used on a 40-gallon. Now note, it says 100, right? However, this says 40-gallon. It's important for you not to get mixed up with this 100 here in regards to you know, I've actually made this mistake myself. I've bought a 200 marina air pump, and when I actually read the fine print after I purchased it and at home, I thought it was a 200. I realized that it was like an 80, right? But this is just the naming, the numbering for this pump system. All right. Another thing to note is that this air pump system, it is dependable. It doesn't get warm and hot. It doesn't move as it vibrates, and it's a name brand. And there's a lot of things that goes with name brand because of its authenticity within the market for a very long time. It carries a tendency. It carries with it the trust that a lot of persons have with it, that it won't break down before time, right? So this I think I have 2 of these at my home in my aquarium, right? The ones I have two holes, right? But it's very neat. It's not heavy. It's light, and it's serviceable. It have serviceable parts in it. So you pull it up and you'll actually take out the parts in it that's gone bad, and you can actually replace it, right? So both pumps are 40-gallon pumps, but both pumps are different in manufacture. It's different in structure. One cord is short. That's the Marina cord. It's much shorter than the Tetra. That means this can be placed at a higher level. Let's say you have a aquarium that is on a top shelf. You won't really necessarily need an extension for this, but for the Marina, the cord is short, so probably you might need to piece on a cord on it if you're planning to get it plugged in to an area that is really away from the circuitry. So this week is filtration week. I'm focusing on air pumps. I'm focusing on different aspects of filtering your aquarium. I hope that this video really rings a bell with you. You can hit me up below in the comment section. Share with me your ideas. And remember, when purchasing your air pump, that you are supposed to look at several things. 1, power consumption. 2, the amount of gallons in which it can be used with. 3, you also look at whether or not you have serviceable parts. And 4, you take note of the numbers, and you take note of whether or not it is, like, let's say it have a noise dampering mechanism. For example, you might be in your bedroom or wherever, and you just hear, when everything is turned off, you hear the noise of the pump. You don't want that, so you check for all that when you're purchasing a pump. Thank you very much. Do have a wonderful day. Bye bye now. Bye.